Mitch McConnell, Dianne Feinstein, or Feinstein, what the fuck her name is. The oldest senator, I think, Democrat, I think, in office right now, by the way, who's in a nasty lawsuit against her ex-husband's estate, which I don't understand. How can she... Mitch McConnell is the minority leader in the Senate. He lost his position to Chuck Schumer when the Democrats took over the Senate, right? Now, Mitch McConnell is like the second oldest one there. He's like the longest serving one there in Congress still. The other day, he was doing opening remarks and froze up midway through his opening statements. That they had to escort him away from the podium while somebody came up and tried to clean up his mess. Now, he did return and he answered some questions, but I'm not going to roll the footage because, you know, CNN and MSNBC, all those outlets, they'll try to copyright claim and all that shit. But he sat there, froze up, didn't move. He looked pale in the face like he was having a mini stroke. I don't think it was a stroke, but he looked like he was lost, cognitively like he was lost. And then yesterday, Dianne Feinstein, right? They were doing a vote. I think they was in the House chamber. They were doing a vote. And, you know, they asked for the yays and the nays. When it got to her, instead of going yay or nay, she started rambling about something else. And the dude kept telling her in her ear, yay or nay, just say nay or yay, whatever the fuck it was. And she kept going like she didn't hear. Cognitively, she wasn't there. Now listen, and back to your lawsuit. How can you have a lawsuit when you ain't cognitively alert? I don't really want to know what the lawsuit's about with your ex-husband, but he's dead, well, I think he's dead. But anyway, why? What? You're 90 years old, ma'am. You're 90. Enjoy life. You're being wheelchair into Congress like Professor X, you know, fucking like Magneto. You're being wheelchair in. You know, this shit doesn't make sense. There should be a cutoff age for people in Congress. I think 77 is the cutoff age. I think after 77, you need to ride into the sunset. Ride your ass into the sunset. I'm not going to harp too much about America in this video because my country, I served this country as a Army veteran. I served, combat vet. And it's not the same country. And you have a lot of people that's still in power that don't want to change old habits. And Americans tend to put their nose in other people's business that it shouldn't be in. Talking about you, Ukraine and Taiwan and all these other countries that we trying to be Captain Save a Hole. That's why military morale is down. And you got people in Congress that's holding up votes for officers and soldiers to get promotions. You got Greg Abbott down there, Professor X down there in Texas putting borders up in waters that he don't even own. But whatever. That's not getting off topic. I believe there needs to be a changing of the guard. I believe Mitch McConnell needs to get out the way. I think Dianne needs to get out the way. I think there's a lot of Bernie Sanders. There's a lot of them up in office in their 80s, well beyond 70. They go for Joe Biden too. Joe Biden don't need to be trying to run for another term. I think Joe Biden is 80, 81 as president. He's old as fuck. Okay? I believe it needs to be a cutoff age. Because it's a damn shame you want to remain in power and you can't even cognitively understand what's going on. Ruth Bader Ginsburg died as Supreme Justice. Died. Like she was in her fucking 90s almost. Didn't want to quit working. Died. What you gonna be a Supreme Judge? But you 90. Sit your ass down. Work yourself to death. My advice is this. Get the old heads out the way. Put some level-minded young people in there, right? From all different age groups, from their 30s, late 20s and 30s, all the way up to their 70s, right? Let them come in, Democrats and Republicans alike, and see what happens. See what happens. I think it needs to be a massive purge in Congress. That might sound fucked up, but it needs to be a massive purge in Congress. Because guess what? It's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. There's a lot of old, listen to what I'm saying. There's a lot of old people in Congress that work for us as constituents. That's up there in Congress, in the House, and in the Senate. Not so much the Supreme Court right now. But in the House, in the Senate, our president, he old. Listen, they bicker like teenagers. And old folks are stubborn just like teenagers. They won't get out their own way. Look at Cinema and shit. Fucking Joe Manchin and shit. Look at lying-ass Ted Cruz and fucked-up-ass Lindsey Graham and that godforsaken Jim Jordan dumbass. Look at these mother. All they do is bitch, bitch, bitch. Complain. Chuck Schumer complains all the time. Nancy Pelosi complains all the time. That's why I vote for who I think will do the job. That's why I don't claim Democrat, Republican. I just vote for who I think will do the motherfucking goddamn job. Because both parties are fucked up. We don't see eye to eye on shit. None. That's why ain't shit getting done in America. That's why. It's sad. It's fucking sad. It's really pathetic at this point. I don't care what you stand for. America should come first. We got a lot of debt. And we're adding to the debt. Inflation might be cooling. And jobs might be booming. But guess what? We ain't seeing a motherfucking profit, because every time I turn around, we sending Ukraine more money for a war we shouldn't even be involved in. This is after Zelensky tried to talk shit about everybody in NATO because Ukraine wasn't at the table when y'all were talking about letting them join up this motherfucking war. That bitch was up there trying to talk shit on Twitter when that bitch turned down the offer before Russia invaded them, because we told them Russia was going to invade. And then we got people up in office right now that can't even speak, let alone understand a basic question. 5 years from now, America gonna be a shithole. Third world country. That's where we're going. Third world fucking country. Because we can't mind our business. We want to be Captain Save-A-Ho. China want Taiwan, so we going to defend Taiwan too. Taiwan used to be a part of China. Why the fuck we get involved in some internal affair? They're not part of NATO. Why we got to get involved in that shit? Anyway, I think it's time for Mitch McConnell and fucking Feinstein to go, and all the other old heads to go, and let's make America great again. And no, I'm not saying put Donald Trump back off, because Donald Trump got a lot of problems of his own that he's finna face, a ton of them. That motherfucker do some time, he know it. And Rudy Giuliani, that lying sweat shit stain on life, he been giving up all the goods. He been talking his ass off. Everybody that Trump helped or did some shady shit with been snitching like a motherfucker. Especially Donald Trump. He can't keep his mouth shut. He got diarrhea in the mouth. Talking about classified shit. He should keep his fucking mouth shut. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I gotta make one more about these funky ass Cowboys. NFL. I know a lot of y'all gonna buy this one. A lot of you Cowboy fans, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hope y'all guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.